to the point where women feel like it is okay to treat men with disrespect, to be rude, to be insulting. A kind, polite man says hello to you, he's being friendly, it's fine to just ignore him.
Yeah, back in the day, being rude to men in public was such a taboo, or to be rude in general in public. Now everybody's just rude off their ass.
Just be bitchy for the entire conversation. No manners, no etiquette, no respect, no affirming of his right to dignity. That's fucked up. It shouldn't be this way, and it doesn't have to be. Yes, you can look smacks like crazy. You can learn game. You can become the perfect seduction guy who knows every little trick. Perfect frame control, the ability to successfully navigate through all her blockades. And then maybe you might be lucky enough to find your way into a conversation where she is being friendly to you. But that is a ridiculous standard to hold men to. Why isn't being kind enough? Why isn't being friendly and respectful enough? I can imagine an alternative timeline where boys and girls were all raised in healthy families. We live in close communities and everybody has positive self-esteem. Where once you become a man, if you approach a woman at an event, have a conversation with her, maybe ask her to dance, even if it does not work out between the two of you, there is no attraction. At all times, the woman is kind and friendly to you. She does not start off from a baseline hatred of men, distrust, suspicion. She takes no pleasure in rejecting men. In this alternative timeline, all women are polite, kind, respectful, friendly. Women value men and men value women. Men do not view women just as a means to have sex. Hookup culture is not a thing. Dating is much more straightforward because the purpose is clear. The goal is for everybody to partner up. Dating is not for people to get ego boosts. It's not for distracting people from their boredom. Dating is not used for free dinners or to masturbate using another person's body. In this timeline, dating is simple, uncomplicated, wholesome. Men don't need to put on an act. They can be themselves. They can be nice to women and feel confident that women are not going to interpret that niceness as weakness. Men can relax knowing that women in this timeline do not take pleasure in humiliating men.
I know there's a saying that it's a numbers game, but there's also a saying that says stay in your lane. And I just feel like some of the creatures that come up to me with the confidence they have, I mean, a man really came up to me at the gas station and said, "You caught my eye. How about we close him? Keep him sealed tight. Shut, actually. Because I'm here to fill up my gas."
Dating should not be like this. It just shouldn't. How things are right now, how men are treated by women, it's fucked up. There are a bunch of guys out there who are struggling, and it's not their fault. The game was massively rigged against them. And for so long, I could not see it, because when it came to the topic of shit tests...
This is where the young men learning everything, I'm not mad at it.
And this is why I see in all these comments ad nauseum, everywhere you go. Only black women for me. Only black women for me. The black woman is this, the black woman. You black men need to stick with black women. It's never about that large numbers of them are nasty. They're mean. They're toxic. A lot of them are degrading. A lot of them are dinner whores. You know, it's never about a lot of them are overweight. They're single moms. They got a lot of kids. A lot of them are broke. A lot of them keep nasty houses, nasty apartments. They're always begging for gas money, to help to pay for their cell phone. A lot of them are broke. The conversation is always about how we black men have to always select them, even when they're garbage. And this is the simpism that this guy's talking about, you know, and this extends to a lot of American women of a lot of races. They're nasty in so many ways. And they're literally shocked why men are no longer approaching. Same thing. I've been looking at somebody in my gym. She actually works there. And I see that she's looking at me. And I quickly said, I'm not going to do it. You want to know why? Because I could misinterpret her signals of smiling and looking at me and whatever, being overly friendly to me. This has happened to me before. And the minute I say, "Hey, what's up?" Now it's like, we're going to ban you from the gym. She feels uncomfortable. Or just 0 to 60 being nasty, you know? But keeping this on the pro whack male, pro black, pro whack male, they're always trying to they're always trying to control black men to stay with black American women. And they never talk about the need for black American women to improve themselves. They never do this. And it's sickening. I had some guy recently, he was trying to quote Khalid Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? And Khalid Muhammad was that pro black, I only date black women, and he actually died, I believe, at the hands of a very wicked black woman who refused to give him aid, or she may have actually participated in his demise. This is something that a lot of us who know Dr. Khalid Muhammad, we kind of believe that. We have no evidence, but we kind of believe that, and it is what it is. These guys are like Samson and Delilah. These guys will lead you into hell with this Keisha worship, and not looking at them and saying how a lot of them hate our guts. And no matter how much they hate us, no matter how many abortions they have, these guys are still going to say they're all queens and we got to always keep choosing them. And I'm sick of these dudes. I'm so sick of these dudes. I'm so sick and tired of their simpism. This is who they are. I don't give a shit if they are Nation of Islam or whoever these pro-wax are. If you are not saying that they are the problem right now and that we don't need to mix with the problem, then I don't want to hear anything you have to say. I'm not talking about Nation of Islam specifically. I'm talking about people who preach that we should always be with the black women, not with the ones we got in 2024, brother. Not at all.